I'm back. So last year I did my last video on this channel in November. I basically said goodbye. I honestly didn't think I was going to be having a lot of time to go fishing. Most of you probably don't know, I started a company here where I go out and I help people, low-income people, and I fix things in their house for nothing or whatever they want to give me. And honestly, I figured when the word got out that some guy was willing to come to your house and fix stuff for nothing, I would be so busy, I wouldn't have time to go fishing. Well, it turns out that a lot of people, when you tell them you want to come to their house and fix things for free, are very skeptical. And when I think about it now, it actually makes sense. I joined Facebook for the first time in my life, and I found a couple of groups here, local, that were dedicated to helping low-income people. One was like free stuff, so people would post, I just bought a brand new sofa and the old one's in good shape, you can come and take it. There was posts about the food bank, where to bring your food to donate, where to go if you need food, that kind of thing. So I thought, what, that's a perfect place for me to introduce myself. So I posted on there that, I fix appliances, air conditioning, heating, and I'll come to your house, I'll do it, you give me whatever you can afford. And about a week went by, and I went to log into my Facebook account, and it said, your account's been suspended because you violated the terms of service. So apparently whoever was in charge of that group thought I was a scammer, which in hindsight makes perfect sense. I don't blame them for thinking that. Why would this guy want to go to people's houses and fix things for nothing? So I got banned from Facebook. And then there was an article in the paper about a local charity group that helps elderly people with low incomes, and it had a phone number, and I called them, and I told them the same thing. I'm offering my services, and they were the person on the line, you could tell, was very skeptical, and they said, well, we'll get back to you. Never heard from them either. So the bottom line is, I'm not nearly as busy as I thought I was going to be. So I have time to fish. So I've been out there twice. I went out to Lake Ponderay once and the river once. But I'm going to do a video. There's a lake called Sprague Lake. It's about 2 hours from me in Washington. I've never fished it. I had somebody on one of my videos from last year post on there, have you ever fished Sprague Lake? I've driven past it every time I fished Washington last year, the Columbia River, the Spokane River, Potholes Reservoir, drive right past it. Highway 90, the interstate is elevated, and you can look right down and see the entire lake. I never saw a boat on that lake one time. So I figured there was no fish in it. So I did some research on the internet. As far as I can tell, at some point there were bass in it, but then I saw this article that was talking about how the Fish and Game, they wanted it to be a trout lake, and so they poisoned the water. They put something in there that paralyzes the gills of the fish and they drown. According to this article, now this is the internet, so take it for what it's worth, they killed 25,000 walleye. Now this lake is, I think, about 2,000 acres or less. It's not a big lake. 25,000 walleye. They say they killed 500,000 to 1 million carp. And then the article says, and a few bass. Well, that kind of tells me there weren't that many bass in that lake, or they would have died too. So I'm not going there with much confidence, but I'm going to try it. And I'll show you, I did a search on Google Earth. I'll show you what the lake looks like, and I'll kind of show you my plan. And let me show you that now. Okay, there's the lake. I don't know how clear this is, but it runs east to west. That's the entire lake. You can see it's a narrow, long lake, and I think it's like 2,000 acres. There's a launch ramp right down here on this end of the lake. That's where I'm going to launch. Let me zoom in on it. See if I can do this. I'm not real good at this, but I'll do my best. There it is, Sprague Lake. They call it Sprague Lake Resort. It's very primitive. I see one ramp. Right there's the ramp. That's not a ramp, I don't think. But anyway, there's the ramp. I'm going to launch there. So my plan is I'm going to fish fast because I have almost no confidence in this place. So I'm not going to be fishing slow. I'm going to fish fast. Here's the water coming in. It comes into the lake here. I'm assuming this is the coldest part of the lake because this is all the runoff. But I'm going to start there. I'm going to fish that. I'll call it a cove, that cove. And if I don't get anything, I'm just going to run. I'm going to skip all of this, and I'm going to run all the way to the other end, which is here. There's an island. And this is the outlet where the water flows out of the lake. I'm assuming this water's warmer. We're in the spawn right now, so that's what I'm looking for, spawning fish. So I'll come in here and I will fish all of this and around the island. If I don't get a bite, or if I've got say one, I'm going home. I'm not going to fish the whole lake because, like I said, my confidence level on this lake right now is as close to zero as you can get. So I will be shocked if I catch fish. But I want to make the video anyway. Here's my plan B is, let me show you plan B. This is plan B. This lake is about 10 minutes from my house. It's called Kokolala Lake. It's very small. It's less than 1,000 acres. I haven't fished it in about 15 years, but when I first came here, because it's so close to my house, I used to go fish it. It has bass. 15 years ago, it had bass in it. This water ends up emptying into the Ponderay River through a long slough. I can fish this in one day, assuming I'm just fishing for spawners. So plan B is, if I don't do anything at Sprague, the next day I'm going to fish Kokolala Lake all day and try to put it together and make a video out of it. So we're starting at Sprague Lake, and I'm going to go over there probably 2 days from now, trying to get rid of this rain. It's been raining for like 4 days in a row. So I'll be over there, and I'll see you on the water. Good morning. So this is Sprague Lake. There's the launch ramp. I think it's the only one in the lake. I'm not sure. I'm the only boat on the lake. There's 3 campers camping at this. This is the resort. Few observations. It's 61 degrees, the water. The inlet is here. I expect it to actually be warmer down on the other end, but I'm going to start here. It's clear. Water's clear. I can sight fish if they're bedding. On my way off the ramp, there was a bunch of. They didn't look like carp, but they weren't bass. So I don't know what they are, and they weren't walleye. I don't know what they are, but there was a bunch of them, and they were, I'd say, 3-4 pounders. That's probably not a good sign. Anyway, so if you watched my videos from last year, I'm going to do that same deal where I'm going to weigh my fish. I'm going to treat it like a tournament. 5 biggest, see what the total weight is. I got to be honest. Usually when I go to these brand new lakes, like last year I fished a lot of lakes I'd never been to. I would get excited, to discover it. I swear I feel like I'm fishing in somebody's swimming pool. I have zero confidence. So if I catch one, man, don't be surprised if I get really excited and catching a 12-inch bass. But anyway, I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna throw the spinner bait. It's probably a little too clear and calm for it, but that's my, oh, here they are. Oh, I wish I could show. Oh, they're bigger than, oh my God, no. I'm going to modify that. The little ones are probably 4 pounds, and the big ones are probably 7, whatever they are. But anyway, so I'm gonna give it a try. You know, I'm gonna work the bank. It's shallow. I'm in 4 feet here, and I'm way off the bank. So I'm gonna go as close as this boat will take me. I'm gonna sight fish while I'm fishing because I can see in 4 feet. So anyway, let's see if we can catch any. I'm gonna fish this cove. I'm gonna go around the corner. There's another cove. Oh, the other thing, there's pelicans everywhere here. I don't know what that means. Obviously they're eating. I mean, I would say there's 50 of them from there around to there. Okay, I'm gonna start fishing. Well, this is what it looks like, all in this cove. I didn't see anything. I mean, I can, if they were set up, I could see them. I don't see anything. That's where the water comes into the lake, right there. I'm gonna try to get over there. I'm pretty shallow. What is that, about 1.5 feet maybe? Yeah, I think it's even shallower over there. All right, well, I can't get in there. It's too shallow. The boat won't make it, so a lot of this water I can't even fish, but I'm gonna try to get over there. Look at the pelicans. Gotta be 100 of them. They just keep coming. You know, they're feeding in here, so there's something in here. Well, I'm gonna go over there where the pelicans are, because I'm assuming they sit there for a reason. So let's go fish around that spot. Every single one of those pelicans left except this guy right here. He says, you know what, buddy? This is my spot. I ain't leaving. Wonder what his deal is. Maybe he's the head of the group, or he's so old he doesn't even know I'm here. How are you? Huh? Now, see, he's just gonna mosey on out of here. I ain't flying away. The rest of them all flew. Not him. He's just gonna mosey on out. I think I saw a bass. See that spot right there? I just saw a fish swim off that spot, and I think it was a bass. Oh my God, my heart's pounding. See if he comes back. It's right in there. Oh my God, if that's a bass. Okay, I'll get back to you. GoPro, start recording. I think I got a bass. Yes. Well, I got a fish. Well, let's see what this is. Come on, be a bass. Please be a bass. I think that's a bass. Is that a bass? Yeah. All right. Look at this. They're in here. And this is the other one's back there, so all right, that's a healthy looking fish too. That's a beauty. I gotta back out of here. There might be fish in here. I'll be done. You do exist. Haven't used this thing in a while. See if the batteries work. £3, 3 ounces. All right, geez, I'll take 5 of those all day long. All right, pal, see you later. All right, pal, see you later. Well, my confidence level just shot through the roof. 3 pounds, 3 ounces. And I mean, I'm in 2 feet of water. I got him. That was a bass. Now I know that was a bass. So that's 2. So I'm going to work this area. Even I'm going to use my push pole if I run out of water, because they could be real shallow. GoPro, start recording. Got my second one. I figured something out. I was going way too fast with the spinnerbait. These guys are not, I don't know. Oh, he's pulling. He's strip and drag. I don't think this is a bass. Boy, what the hell is going on? Oh, is that a, yeah, that's a bass. Get over here, buddy. Wow, they don't have little ones in here. Man, oh man, come here. Come here, come here. I got you. Ooh, he's bigger than the last one. Look at this guy. Look how fat he is. Or she. Might be a she. Yeah, I figured it out, I think. I mean, that's number 2. That's a pretty fish. I got to slow down, and 4 pounds 2 ounces. 4 pounds 2 ounces. Wow, that's a nice fish. See you, pal. Yeah, so I fished this coming around the corner from where I launched. I went right through here with my spinnerbait. It's all rock. I think made a comment. If I can't get a bite here, there's nothing in here. These fish are just not aggressive. So I'm slowing down with the Senko and just dragging it in these rocks. I don't think that's going to be the last guy, because this whole thing is rock and it's shallow. So what'd I say, 4.2? I think I said 4 pounds 2 ounces. That's 2. Yeah, I'm fired up now. I'm going for a limit. You probably can't see, but that's a 4 or 5 pounder right there by my boat. I must have drifted on his bed. Thing is, he's not that scared of my boat. My second cast, this is all rock. This shallow thing here is all rock. My second cast, I caught that 4 pounder, and I got excited. I said I figured it out. I thought I was gonna just pull a limit off of these rocks. I haven't had a bite since, but I just saw that guy, and he's catchable, because he was kind of hanging out next to the boat trying to get me to leave. So I worked my way. I did all that I haven't done from here over, but I just saw him, so I'm gonna hang out here and try to catch him. I'm gonna make some casts, see if I get lucky. Okay, it's almost noon. I got 2 in the boat. I saw 3 others on beds. What I'd like to do, I'm going to try to, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fish behind me is there's two little, they're not coves, they're like cuts. My plan was to run all the way to the western part of the lake. My gut tells me that the best fishing in this lake is down on the western end, but since I encountered 5 fish, caught 2, I'm going to try to put together a limit. I'm going to fish this. You know, maybe it takes me an hour, maybe less. If I don't get bit, then I'm going to run to the west end and finish this video on the west end. If I can put together a limit on this half of the lake, I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to make 2 videos, because then I'll fish the western half all day. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna start in here and just work over here, probably an hour. Okay, so every time the sun comes out of the clouds and the wind dies, right now there's a ripple I can't see, but when the wind dies, I can sight fish, and I'm seeing bass on beds. And there's one right here. I saw 2 over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of my white lures on, so I can at least keep my bait in the strike zone, and I'm gonna sight fish. Well, I'm gonna bed fish. I don't know if you call it sight fishing, because I can't really see until the wind stops, but I'm gonna do that. So I gotta rig up another rod here. It turns out I took my lure box out that has all my white lures in it. The only white lure I have is this little swim bait, and as soon as I got it all hooked up, the wind started to blow and I can't sight fish. So I'm back to the Senko blind fishing. I saw a total of 4 bass in that cove on beds. Couldn't get them to bite, but now my confidence is high. I'm gonna fish all this. I'm gonna try to catch a limit today without going to the other end of the lake. Number 3. Oh, geez, boy, I tell you, they're all healthy. They are healthy. Come here, I need you, buddy. Come here. Come here. Man, I tell you, there ain't no little guys in here. Look at this guy. Well, he's not as big as the 4, but these are beautiful fish, man. Oh. That's a 2.5, maybe 3. Okay, I was talking to a dead camera. I just caught my 3rd keeper. I don't even think I told you on this camera. It was the 3rd one was 3 pounds 5 ounces, and the camera was dead. I didn't know. So what I said was, I'm only going to fish to that shoreline over there today. I'm going to work all of this. I might work the other side, but that's my 3rd one for today. I'm going to stay on this side. I'm going to try to catch a limit today, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to run to the west end and fish that all day. I'm going to turn this into a 2-day tournament type thing. See if I can bring in 2 limits. And so I'm going to keep going. That I can't sight fish. The wind picked up, but just blind casting, I'm hitting beds, blind casting, and I got a lot of short of fish. And this is prime water. It's the right depth. It's got some rock mixed in, so my confidence is high now. Let's keep going. GoPro, start recording. Here's number 4. Oh, another quality fish. Man, I tell you what, whatever they did to this lake, They did a good job. I ain't catching no 12-inch bass. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, it's barely hooked. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, man, look at this guy. Barely had him, too. Oh, I barely. Actually, I didn't barely have him. Look at this guy. That's a beauty. That might be a 5-pounder. I gotta get this hook out of him. It's in a bad spot. Oh, you son of a gun, you. Hang on, pal. Hang on. I'm really sorry about that. I got you in a bad spot. But I'm gonna do you a favor and cut that hook off. Well, was I wrong about this place? I mean, it's not loaded, but these are some quality fish. 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Didn't quite hit 5. That's okay. That is a beautiful fish. All right, buddy, go do whatever it is you were doing. There you go. That's 4. Yeah, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna fish that end. 413. My small one is 3 pounds, 3 ounces. That's a small one. I haven't seen another boat on this end of the lake all day. I'm the only boat out here. It's unbelievable. See, there's the highway. When I go to Washington, you know, to the Columbia River and everything, I drive on that highway. I have never seen a boat on this lake. Why? I'll bet there's going to be boats now after I post a video. I think these two are, yep, they're mating. I'll be darned. This is the 3rd time I've seen bass mating. She either got mad at him or he got mad at her, or something just happened, but I shouldn't try to catch them. They're nice fish, man. I'll tell you, they're all fat in here. It's amazing. They're spawning on that. There's 2 logs. I got to keep that in mind, so if I see any. But yeah, they were doing the mating dance. I've seen that. I think this is my 3rd time. I sat and watched them in Texas once. It was amazing. I just sat there. They didn't even spook. They were like right in the middle of it, and it's pretty amazing to watch. Pretty amazing to watch. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, start recording. Just as soon as I said to turn off. Just as soon as I said to turn off, I got my 5th keeper, and he's another nice one. I think my GoPro just died. Come here, buddy. Hopefully you're still running. Oh my goodness. Come here. I hope you're still running, because he's not. All right. This is the best 5 fish limit I've ever caught on camera, I can tell you that. That again. 312, 313, 3 pounds, 13 ounces. Another beauty. There you go, pal. Yep, it's recording. Man, I'll tell you what, I couldn't have been more wrong about a lake. 3:13. It's lunchtime, so I got a limit. I got a lot of water to fish. So, like I said, I'm coming back. This is going to be a two-day deal. I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to charge my GoPro, and I'm going to keep going because this is fun. Yes. I got a bass. I think he wants to mate with me. What are you doing? Is he dumb enough? Nah, he's not going to eat. Boy, that is one weird bass. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder if he's looking for a mate, and he thinks my boat might be a mate. That was weird. He was like right there. Oh, you're telling me I'm on your bed. Boy, I don't know where his bed is. I'm nowhere near the lily pads. This is an odd fish. Look at that. He's coming up. I don't know. That's odd. Love to know what he's doing. Is he guarding something that I don't see? Look, now he's following behind me. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Man, I just had a big one. Actually, he's right there. Holy mackerel. He was swimming to the boat and I didn't know it. I think he has a bed in there. Boy, he's a big one. Man, I'm not gonna say. That's a big fish. Okay, that's it. So I actually only caught 5 fish today, but boy, were they good ones. I lost one. I might have had one other bite. I saw a lot of fish. My theory is that they're two things. They're pairing up. I saw a lot of them swimming together. And I saw a lot of them I don't think they were guarding beds. They would, as the boat drifted, they would just go with me. I think they were looking for a mate, but that's just my theory. I don't know. I bet I saw 20 of them, and I didn't see one under 2 for sure. I'm not sure I saw one under 3. Okay, so my 5, my small one was 3 pounds 3 ounces. That, in those videos I did last year, that was usually my big one. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 pounds 4 ounces. I would have had 20 pounds if I didn't lose that one, because he was, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I saw him once the hook came out. He just kind of sat there. It was a good fish. Okay, so this is going to be a day 1 video. I'm coming back tomorrow, and I'm going to run all the way to the other end of the lake and fish that and make a second video. So that's it for this one. Yeah, I got to get on the road. Okay, that was fun. I mean, I didn't catch a lot, but man, those were some quality fish, and there's a lot of them in here. I was completely wrong about this lake. It is I got a feeling in another week or 2 it's even better. So I may be making another trip, but I'm coming back tomorrow for sure. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. See ya.